Hello and welcome to Roots and Wings Iwachu, a program that highlights the journeys and also the experience of foreigners in Rwanda, but also to the Rwandans living abroad who have made their homes there, but also to the foreigners who have made their homes here in Rwanda. Today I'm truly honored because we are going to be diving into culture and tradition. For those who really like the Rwandan traditional dances, I promise you this is going to be a good one. Please join me as I welcome Hilde. How are you?
I'm good.
Thank
you for having me.
Oh, thank you so much. We are totally delighted to be having you here.
Same here.
Yes, we've been seeing you around trying to do something around the moves, and yeah, we are truly impressed.
I'm trying my best.
Great. In the first time, who is Hilde? How can you express Hilde in one word, in many words?
In one word or in many?
Many of them.
Short or a little version?
No, please, briefly. Who is she?
Yeah, so I used to call myself the nomad dancer, because I felt like I was always traveling and dancing around the globe. I really enjoyed experiencing different cultures and different dances that belong to that culture. But I don't call myself nomad dancer anymore because now I am in Rwanda and I've been here for 8 years.
Yes.
So I found a home here. I didn't feel the need to travel anymore because the culture was so rich. I knew I would spend many, many years even to be able to master the steps of Rwandan dance. So I decided to stay.
Great, great. And what first brought you to Rwanda, and when was that?
In 2006, so it's a long time ago, it's almost 20 years ago, I came here for a wedding. There was a Rwandan wedding happening, so I experienced Gusaba for the first time.
Yes.
And it was also my first time in sub-Saharan Africa. That was the first time I saw Rwandan dance, yeah. It was in 2006. And then I came back in 2016 when I saw Rwandan dance on the highest level. And that's really when I felt maybe I can move here. Yeah.
Yes, great. You're a professional dancer. What pushed you to become a dancer in the first place, and how did it shape you today?
I think many people love dance, but don't see themselves becoming a professional dancer. That was me also. I studied mathematics at the university, and I was going to become a mathematics teacher, even though I had this passion and hobby of dancing. So I was training in different dance styles, like hip hop, Egyptian dance, flamenco, which is a Spanish cultural dance.
Yes.
I always loved cultural dances. But I never saw myself become a professional dancer until I actually was a teacher in mathematics. And I said, no, this is not the path I want to take.
Yes.
I want to explore becoming a professional dancer full-time. So I went back to university and studied dance at the university and eventually made it my career to dance full-time.
Sure, and so that was the background of your dance. And how did you first encounter the Rwandan traditional dances?
It was during that wedding, but to be honest, even though the dancing was nice, it was not capturing the essence of Rwandan dance yet for me until I saw a troupe performing, and I can't be 100% sure, but I think it was in Ganzongari. It was in 2016. I saw them perform at the Belgian embassy during the Ikaze night of Ubumunu festival, because I happened to be at the festival for another project, and that's when I was really inspired. It was during that 2016 performance, and when I saw the women gliding over the stage, that's when I just got goosebumps and when I really felt inspired to learn.
Sure, sure. What similarities or maybe differences do you find between the Rwandan traditional dances and all the other type of dances that you've been dancing? You've been saying the nomad, the Egyptian dances, all of that.
So Egyptian dance has a very feminine essence to it. And there's a lot of flow in the body, especially the upper body. So we do a lot of this movement. So even though it's not like Rwandan dance, there is an energy that is similar, which is this kind of fluid, feminine quality. So, you know, we have the movement with the arms here. So there's a similarity to it. And I was drawn to that feminine quality.
Yes.
Yeah. It felt very feminine, soft, fluid. That's the way I love to move anyway. So a lot of the dances that I've studied in the past, I was never really interested in high energy dances. I was not really interested in ballet and these kind of styles, but I was interested in Indian dance, Odissi dance. It's like a classical Indian style. It's very feminine. Flamenco, very feminine. Egyptian dance, very feminine. So that was always my attraction, was this femininity in the dance. Yeah.
Yeah. Help me dive into the cultural immersion. What has learning and practicing the Rwandan traditional dances helped you learn in the Rwandan culture in general?
Could you reframe it?
Yes, what has learning and practicing in Rwandan traditional dance taught you about the Rwandan culture?
It's a good question. I think that there's a modesty in the dance. And I think Rwandans in general are very modest and humble, I would say. And there's a modesty in the way that we move in Rwandan dance. It's not very much in your face. You know, it's more subtle, and I guess that's how I would describe that there's a similarity, if that makes sense. If you look at Congolese dance or Ugandan dance, there's a lot, it's a very high energy with a lot of pelvic movements. So it's very different than the kind of subtlety that is in Rwandan feminine dance. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you maybe found any specific dance movements, rhythms, or stories that resonate with your personality?
I really love Ibitandatu. Ibitandatu is the 6/8 rhythm that is...
Ititandatu, right?
Yeah, yeah, I call it Ibitandatu because that's how they call it in Nganzongari. But it's the style of dance where you count, where you do the six count, and it comes with the famous ta, 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 ta. Ta, ta. So it feels really good in my body. The moment I hear that beat, I just feel like moving already.
Great.
Yeah.
And how long did it take to you to have confidence that maybe you can perform in a crowd of people performing the Rwandan cultural dances?
At first, I had confidence right away because I didn't know I was doing it wrong. So maybe I was very confident. Yes. But the more I learned, when I would rewatch videos, I would see like, actually, I don't have the essence, I don't have the stylization. So then I took some more time to study. Yes. And I really took specific private lessons to help me get the stylization. Because there's one thing about learning choreography and steps, knowing the left foot from the right foot, but then it's an essence, a stylization that makes Rwandan dance what it is. And that takes a long time to master. Yeah.
Great. I would like to know, you've been dancing in even some troops, the Rwandan cultural troops. How do Rwandans respond when they see a foreigner dancer dancing very well the Rwandan cultural dances?
I think that people really appreciate because they know it's not easy. Yes. So they know that I spent a lot of time crafting, working on my craft. It's not a quick fix. It's not something you learn in 3 months and then you perform. So I think they appreciate the effort that I've put in to learn the traditional dance instead of just doing it quickly and jumping on Instagram and making a video. So yeah, I think they really appreciate that. And it's even from all around the world. So for example, I'll get a lot of messages in my Instagram inbox from diaspora, Rwandan diaspora, and they really appreciate because maybe they know more than even Rwandans how hard it is to learn a culture that is not your own. But even like elderly people from the village, that it's like a way of connecting because maybe I can't really connect in the same way in speaking the language. But when I dance, they get very excited because that's their recognition and their pride. Yeah. Yes.
And how do you merge your own artistic background with the cultural expressions in which you find in Rwanda?
As I said, I was a professional dancer for long. I was a solo dancer before, really. I would call myself a solo dancer because I would tour and perform and teach in different parts of the world. So the way that my lifestyle was going was I had to perform solo, right? But what is beautiful about Rwandan dance is you don't really perform solo. The whole point is that you have that sense of community. You have to be with your dancers together on the stage, your musicians, your drummers, everyone dances together, and that makes it special. If we just had one dancer, it would not have the magic that it is when we have many people on the stage, right? So I think I kind of learned from that I can't even imagine now being a solo artist anymore. I would feel lonely. I would feel lonely on the stage. So I like that part. And if I would go back to my style of dances, I would definitely incorporate more and more other people on the stage with me so I don't have to be lonely.
Great. What has been the most challenging part for you while you've been trying to learn the Rwandan traditional dances?
It depends on the style.
Yes.
Because if you're part of a troupe, you have to learn all the styles. You can't learn one style only.
Sure.
And there's certain styles that are really challenging for me, such as there's a style called Inhwatkwa, which is very high energy, and Ichinimba is even more high energy, a lot of jumping and very, very challenging. I cannot make that look good. I can't.
So like some of maybe some dances you can really dance them perfectly, and then the other ones you can't even try.
Everything that feels like water, I can do well. Everything that feels like fire, that's not my energy for sure. But I will give it a good try. Trust me, I will try. But I would not feel comfortable performing these at the same level as I would do Gitanatu or.
Sure. And how about singing some Rwandan traditional songs?
In 2020, we all got stuck, didn't we? During COVID, we all got stuck at home. That's actually because before 2020, I was still traveling a lot. In 2020, I thought, what am I going to do, to be stuck in one place? And that's when I decided, okay, let me really dive deep into the culture. So I worked with private teachers, and I was studying dance, but also I wanted to learn the songs I was dancing to. I wanted to learn the meaning. There was a few songs that were like my favorite songs, and it felt really good to learn the lyrics and to learn how to sing those songs.
Great. Can you maybe give us a short one?
I haven't actually done this since 2020, so you put me on the spot. So, but there's one song which is my favorite. It's kind of a complicated song, but I can try.
Okay, please go on.
Wabye namge bavandimge uteraniya Fura dutaramanyet quese Muse tu in mundo ni tu devi. Okay, there it gets a little bit tricky because I forgot some of the lyrics because it's been a while. But this is my favorite song. I love this song.
That's your favorite of all the time?
Yeah, I think it's just such a beautiful melody, and the rhythm is very interesting too, and the changes in the song. I am not a musician, but I love music, and I think that song is very special. There's something to it that is really beautiful.
Hilde, are there maybe some projects that you'd like to explore within the Rwandan community in the future? Or maybe the ones that you're currently working on?
Yes. So most people know me as a dancer, as in a performer, but my real passion is about education. I love education. I'm a mathematics teacher as well, as you know. So my passion is in education, and I came to Rwanda because I really wanted to study this dance as well as I could. And I know from experience that there's many people in the world that would love to study Rwandan dance, but maybe are not as wild as me to actually move and leave everything behind. So the thing that I want to work on is training programs so that people can come to Rwanda and experience Rwandan dance, Rwandan music, drumming, singing, dancing at the source. Yeah, so that is something that I'm working on at the moment. Yeah.
Great.
To bring the people come here.
How do you envision your artistic future in Rwanda? Maybe internationally or even both. As you say, there are some people in the diaspora who are even Rwandans, but they don't know how to dance.
Yeah, I always see I have a long background in event organizing, actually.
Yes.
And one of my favorite things to do is creating platforms for talented people that maybe not have those organizational skills of organizing an event. So that is definitely something that I really want to do, is to create platform for talented teachers to teach people from abroad, even diaspora could come and learn. So my passion is not necessarily to teach myself. I do have a class, but it's a fitness class, and it's actually really fun. It's called Dance Fit. So we do some Rwandan dance in that, we do some Egyptian dance, and it's just about sweating and having fun with a group of women. So I do teach a little bit, but my real passion also is to create platform for other people to shine. Yeah, so I don't quite remember if that was your question, but I think, it was about what is your artistic future, right?
Yes.
For me, that's where my real passion is, to create those platforms so that other people can learn. It's in the education. But I do miss performing my own style of dance. I had a very unique style of dance where I would mix different styles, such as the flamenco, such as Indian dance, such as the Egyptian dance and contemporary dance. It was my style. I call it fusion. In fact, transcultural fusion is the name I gave it. And I would like to start incorporating some of the Rwandan dance moves into a mix that makes sense to me, you know, because that is like my personal artistic expression, as opposed to following a tradition. You know, it's where you can shine in your own voice. Yeah.
Great.
So I would like to start performing again, but in the future.
Yes, we've been talking about many of the dances and also your occupations. Please allow me to give you some time and also just show us also your moves.
Sure.
Yes, through your favorite song, of course. Which one?
I really love this new song that Jules Senhore brought out, which is called Indamutsa. I know it's a traditional song, but I really liked his rendition. And we even did like a dance challenge together to that song. So to honor his song, I would love to dance to that.
Great, great. That's okay. So then let us give our old director at the moment, and then he's going to put it into. You're just going to...
I go?
Yes, yes, please.
ndamukiriza abo bana abana barwagiriza iyo bavukanye ubutore yewe ndamutsa we ndamutsa ndamukiriza indashyikirwa yewe ndamutsa we ndamutsa ndamukiriza indashyikirwa ramutsi igihangange we bumbi n'icyogere mu bahungu yambakunda mu gitaramo yewe ndamutsa we ndamutsa ndamukiriza indashyikirwa yewe ndamutsa we.
Awesome.
Was that long enough, or some more?
Yes, you can continue. It's okay. If you still have the energy,
Maybe
you can do that.
we'll continue together.
Okay, maybe you're going to need to teach me somehow. I would like to know, to the people who would really like to learn several dances as you do, because you dance different of them, Rwandan culture, and even from the other countries. What message would you like to give to them?
Practice, 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 and always let the passion come first. So don't be driven by, maybe. Don't be driven by money. I want to make money. I want to be a dancer so I can make money. No, it has to come from the heart, and the income comes later. For example, right? If you want to be a professional dancer, of course, you're going to work towards earning your living from that, but it has to start from the heart. And I think sometimes when we are in the arts industry, we lose the original thing that we fell in love with, and we become too driven by other things. So it's always important, even 20 years down the line, 30 years down the line, check in with yourself. Am I still loving it? If not, what should I change to fall in love again? Because what we feel inside is what we put out to the world. So people want to be inspired. When they watch a dancer, they want to be inspired, so that inspiration comes from within. That's how I believe art works.
Hilde, would you wish your children to be also professional dancers or even Rwandan dancers? I don't know, in the future.
I have a son, and he's learning contemporary dance at the moment. He's also learning guitar, and he is also learning traditional dance. So he's studying how to be an Inhore dancer. He's even doing Kwivuga. It's very cute because he's only 7, but he's doing well. He's enjoying it. He loves traditional dance so much.
So
I hope one day maybe we can be on the stage together even.
Great. The next time you come here, you're going to be also together with your son. Why not?
He will love that. He loves the cameras. He will love that.
Great. Has there been a moment when you truly felt at home while dancing this style of the Rwandan culture?
I feel at home with Inganzongari because I feel like they make me feel part of a family. And it's not only just on stage, it's behind the stage. When you feel stressed to get ready and you're running late and people help you put on your costume. It's that community that I really love, that makes me feel at home. But it's also during the practice. Like I remember there was a performance recently.
Is it in Kigali Dutarame?
Yes, it was at the BK Arena, right? And my coach said, Hilde, you're going to do a solo. I was like, I was kind of
Do you know how we call a solo in Kinyarwanda?
Umusohoka?
Yes.
So, and the song that we're doing, it's Ibitandatu, but there is a tricky beat to it that is very hard to catch it. So I was already, and I had also in my personal life, I had a lot of work with my business. So it was all over the place and I was very stressed. And I remember, I made a mistake during the practice and I really kind of freaked out a little bit in my own, I kind of left the studio and I kind of had a moment of freak out. And one of the dancers, she saw me and she followed me and she just consoled me like, don't worry, you got this, And I think people, they don't realize how artists, they see them on stage smiling and confident, but we don't know sometimes the struggles we deal with behind the stage. We also get nervous and we also want to be sure we don't mess it up. And so I feel like that sense of community is invaluable. It's invaluable. Yeah, so that's where I feel at home.
As we come to the end of our show today, please help me thank very much our very own Hilde Kanut. Thank you so much for being here. You're just a good example of how one can make another country home, how one can also use the available opportunities to learn even more and more new things. This is Roots and Wings Iwachu. My name is Enora Gladys. We are just going to end with Hilde again, giving us a piece of dances, and then we'll go. Thank you so much. My name is Enora Gladys. Until next time.